Alright, man, I'm back with another video. This video is about the reason she ghosted you. So let's get into it, man. I'm gonna give my 2 cents. You know how that should go.
Their ex hit them up. He's probably said something like, I missed what we had, some other bullshit line, and now she's back together with him. That's how it works. It wasn't you.
Um, it could be, yeah, he's right about that, but it could also be, a better opportunity showed up. Remember, girls, a lot of girls, they into the what you call it, hypergamy. Yeah, better option. If you go to a car dealership, man's like, yo, I give you a E400 Mercedes Benz, and your payment is gonna be 900 a month. And then you go to a different car dealership, like, I'm gonna give you an AMG for almost the same price. Maybe you're paying 50, $60 more. Which one you gonna choose, bro? The AMG, right? I hope you do.
Bro, okay? Most of the times, they just broke up with their ex, and you're the rebound because women know in order to get over a guy, they have to be with another guy, okay? That's how women operate.
And as a man, bro, hold on. As a man, if you a rebound, then you should be happy to be a rebound, bro. That means you ain't gotta be in a relationship with a woman and you can blow her back out. And like whenever she's ready to go back to her ex, she gonna be like, yo, I was having a good time with the other guy, with my rebound. She might come back to you. I don't know. But your job is to be the best guy when she is going through this rebound shit. Okay? Because sometimes you can still hit, bro. I'm just saying.
Yes, there's going to be women here that say, oh, I just needed to heal. Congratulations, you are an angel. Don't let the halo choke you on the way out from wherever you're coming from.
Facts.
If a girl ghosts you, do this. Quietly move on. There is no need to send her another message.
Alright, let me give my 2 cents into this shit, alright? If you single, right, and you trying to like date or whatever, you should not just be talking to one chick. That's the first advice. And you should be at least talking to like at least 4, 5, 6, as many women you can. And they all have to be similar, I'm saying, like level of hotness. So if 2 of them they drop out, and which is most likely will happen, like during that whole like journey, you're not stressing. People be blowing up the girl's phone like, yo, where you at? Yo, why did you ghost me? Bro, just move on. Go talk to the other 5 chicks that you have. I know not everybody can do that, but if you can make yourself, build yourself up to that man who can talk to like 5 to 6 women or even 7 at one time when you're in a dating phase, because you gotta line up your options, and then you're gonna choose the best one, the best sex, the best the peace that she brings, the best the way you guys connect here. All that shit have to be the best, right, out of all of them. That's how you choose.
Or to ask for an explanation, because she just silently told you that she's not interested and isn't capable of handling it maturely. So don't let your worth be tied to somebody else's actions. Just dust yourself off and keep moving forward.
100%.
The right girl would never leave you wondering what happened.
There you go.
A lot of times, men complain that the girl they're talking to just ghosted them out of nowhere. My guy, you were lucky enough to grab her attention in the first place. Her DMs look like a Section 8 waiting list. It's really time to move on.
What kind of laugh was that? All
Three
right.
reasons why women ghost men. Number one is you've given her the ick. Some way, shape, or form, you have demonstrated a lack of masculinity. And in the beginning stages
No,
of courtship,
I don't think it's always lack of masculinity though. Nah, I don't know what she's talking about. It could be, yo, it could be little things. Yo, you said something that might like turn her off. That don't mean that, you know, it was lacking masculinity. It could be just, you know, maybe you into some shit that she's not. And she's like, yo, I don't really see myself being with somebody who's into that. The fuck she's talking about?
women are assessing how masculine a man is. So if you've demonstrated a lack of masculinity, this might include being overly sensitive, not taking the lead, anything that suggests that you are not going to be the masculine man that she desires will automatically.
Yo, girl, relax. It's not everything is about being masculine, okay? It could be some shit he did that shit. Yo, he probably like didn't, you know, like treat the cat right or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he didn't talk to the, you know, the waitress nicely. Didn't like tip her enough. I don't know. I didn't open the door for an elderly woman. Could be anything. I'm just saying it's not always masculinity. All right, relax.
Make you less desirable. Two is she found someone else. Women tend to find it difficult to have 2 or 3 relationships simultaneously.
What did I tell you, man? You guys gotta play their game. You guys gotta have 4, 5, 6, 10 at the same time when you're going through a dating phase. Cause they do that. Why can't you?
They naturally give less effort to the person they're less interested in. So if she's randomly ghosted, she's probably met somebody else. Final factor is that you served your purpose. Now, what that means is that when she was speaking to you, she may have been feeling really low, vulnerable, or less attractive. And therefore, she needed those conversations with you to feel more desirable. Now that she's in a better place, she no longer requires validation, and therefore she no longer needs to talk to you.
Let me tell you, man, one more thing. Sometimes the woman just be talking to you, giving you false hope, so you can keep them company while the man that they really into isn't answering the text messages. They keep telling you, "I'm gonna see you next week. I'm gonna see you next month," but they never see you because always last minute some shit come up. Because yo, they ain't really into you like that. They're just keeping you around so they can, you know what I'm saying, like talk to somebody when the real man who they really want attention from is not answering because he busy doing whatever. Just know that, man. Know your worth, kings.
So sorry.
Why ghosting is good for women to do to men. So we made a video on this.
Look at his hair. Man just woke up and jumped on a podcast. You didn't even brush your teeth, bro? He got a podcast set up in his bedroom, man.
Right? The virtues of ghosting.
I'm just kidding.
And some women say things like, I have too much respect, it's human decency, it's kindness, I don't want to do it to people because I wouldn't have done it to me. Okay, wait. So you want to be paid for dinner when someone takes you out, then is it respectful that you should also pay for dinner? No, because men and women are different. So, a man's natural language is actions, just like inaction on your part. Moreover, we've talked about the argument that you want to conserve your energy as a woman. You can't be expending it everywhere. You need to be selective. Use the Pareto rule, 80-20, right? Even on dating apps, you should only be responding to
Dating app. This man talking about dating apps. Bro, go back to bed.
20% on average of the conversations. 80% of the men shouldn't even be able to get in, right? The more you engage with them, the more you drain energy. Then they say something that pisses you off, then you have to absorb that. You feel crappier, you have less energy to get to the right man. Men can't handle words like women can. Negative words are going to hurt everyone. Negative actions will hurt everyone. But the relative difference is higher that if you say negative words to a man, he starts pushing back. Well, you were kind of crappy anyway, blah, blah. And then you got to take all that crap. And then you say, oh, I have trauma in my life. Well, you don't have to...
Trauma from that? Come on, bro. I can't wait till this video's ending. I can't wait for this video to end.
Read this version. Ghosting, imagine you had so many suitors pursuing you. You naturally would not be able to respond to everyone. So just see it as that. The ones who want to respond, if anything, maybe they like the attention a little bit. But it's not about kindness, not about decency. You got to conserve your energy. Man's natural language is actions. He'll
You already said that, bro.
understand inaction, and then he can act to impress you. It's his job to pursue you. If he didn't stimulate you, deuces.
Go back to bed. Take a shower.
3 reasons why women ghost men.
This woman again?
Number 1 is you've given her the ick. Some way, shape,
Yo, this is the same video. Yo, I'm gonna. It's just a different filter. Same video. I'm gonna move on to this. I already talked about this. Yeah, I don't watch these videos before I do these reactions. I feel like it ain't gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I like to go off the top. Come on, holy shit. All right, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Why ghosting is good for women to do to men. So we made a video on this, right? The virtues of ghosting.
Yo, what's going on? Why this man back in my fucking video, bro? I told you to go to bed, man. I don't want to hear this guy again.
3 reasons why women ghost men.
Yo, I think something wrong with my editing. My bad, guys. I'm gonna see if there's another video. If not, nah. That's it, yo. I'm gonna end the video right here. This is gonna be a short video, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up in my editing. It is what it is. It's all good. Catch you in the next video ASAP, hopefully. If I'm not feeding my babies and changing diapers and shit. See you guys soon. Bye.